Hey you guys, this is Haley.
And I am Aisha.
And this is Isha and Lee episode number 5.
On season number 2, y'all.
Yes. So today we have a topic. What is our topic today?
I don't know yet. We let them tell us.
The topic today is going to be distractions. She was just a distraction. I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, we're talking about distractions. We're talking about how distractions get in the way of us achieving our goals. Who's going to start this today?
I'm going to let you lead.
Okay.
You did a good job.
I'm going to lead. Okay. So with distractions, we all have them. It could be friends, it could be family, it can be a job, it can be bills. So many things in life distract us from what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go. You know, you have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful of the fact that they're there. If you ignore them, they're going to take over your life. So what we're saying is that everyone has a purpose in life. Mine is doing hair. She's going to be a lawyer. Who knows what you're here to do? But if you allow distractions to get in the way in your life every single day, you achieving your goal is going to be so much harder. How do you feel about distractions?
The way I feel about distractions, I would say we all have them, like Haley said. It's a matter of when the distraction comes, because it's going to come. Do you know how to recognize if it's something that's purposeful or is it something that needs to be taken away? Mm-hmm. One of the biggest distractions for me is the opposite sex. For some reason, I should be like dead on focused with school, mm-hmm. but of course I'm a human being. Of course I have flesh, so I want the companionship of the opposite sex. But in knowing what I really want to do, that's what I have to stay focused on. Because anything outside of this tunnel
vision,
it's no bueno. And it never works out. And it's not even that it doesn't work out because the person is horrible. It works out because it's a distraction. It's not really what I need at the time. So you have to know how to point them out. And the main source of me understanding what a distraction is and how to rule it out is God. Mm-hmm. Like without him, I wouldn't be able to really, especially with these men, I wouldn't, because I didn't grow up with a father. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't know, is this person for me or is this person just playing? You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. All right. You got a little real. Distractions for me sometimes, it can be a lot of things. I find I get a lot of emotional distractions, whether it be from people, like you said, relationships or whatever, or it may be like getting overwhelmed can be a distraction, or it can be family. Anything that pulls on your heartstrings makes you not think about what's most important and the end goal is a distraction. So, like, even I have family members that have issues with, sometimes loving too hard. Families are justified distraction because they live with you, they're part of your everyday life. Right. We understand that. But don't let it get to a point where you're so worried that nothing is getting accomplished or there's being no progression in your life. Yeah. You have to know how let go and let God. Just know that sometimes either you can resolve the issue or you let the issue go. Don't let it just take your focus away from where you're going. You have to know how to juggle but not get overtaken by everything that's coming in your life. So I find the best way for me to do that is to plan my day. Then if I do get distracted, I won't get distracted enough to make sure I don't get things done because I wrote a list of what has to be done today. So if a distraction comes and is taking me from it, I can easily pinpoint, no, that's going to get in the way of me doing what I got to do this time. Or I have to be in a mental capacity to handle this at this time. So if you have issues with knowing that somebody's going to call you and be like, oh, girl, you want to go get a drink? And you can be like, yeah, girl, let's go get a drink. You have to recognize, okay, I got to be here at 2 o'clock. I got to do this homework at 2 o'clock. So I'm sorry, I can't go get that drink tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to drink, but if it's keeping you from something you have to do, not acceptable. Not acceptable.
Eric Thomas, if y'all ever check him out, E.T., the hip-hop preacher, he says, people always say, well, what's wrong with smoking weed? What's wrong with drinking? And he said, when you become successful or trying to become successful, you don't ask what's wrong with those things. You ask what's right with them.
What's right?
Because if I can say what's right with them, then they can go along with what I'm trying to do. But if it's no key benefits to pushing me to that next level, cut it.
And connecting to that, I was listening to Les Brown, who is prior to E.T. He's the senior. He was saying something about, how you say what's good with it. He said, don't say yes to anything that would prevent a yes in your future. So don't say yes to partying if you know it's going to be a decline yes to waking up when that alarm clock goes off. Don't say yes to cursing someone out or getting overwhelmed in emotion that if you know it's not going to put you in a good space to deal with a paper you got to finish. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you have to say no to in order to get to the bigger yes that's important in your life. So that is so important. Just prioritizing what matters to you. Know that you have a purpose. We all have an individual purpose. We're all special. So if we're so distracted that we don't find and perfect and achieve our purpose, then we really just kept something from a lot of people that we all need to experience, which is our gifts. We all need to see our gifts. We all have something to do. We all have something that we need to bring to the world. And if we're not focused, it'll never come out. And we'll be taking a gift from a lot of people, and that's not fair. That's not fair. But yeah, so this is all about staying away from distractions, because I know I've had issues with being distracted, and I feel like, Isha, have you been recently distracted?
Yeah. Is
that why we haven't been on here in a little while?
It's been good distractions, you guys. School and work been kicking my butt. So University of Richmond, I want to continue East and Lee, but if y'all don't see us on here, it's not because we don't love y'all, it's because some things is getting ready to go into effect.
Okay.
Haley as well. She just got super busy. She's back on somebody's clock. Not to say it's a bad thing.
It's not.
It's, that's what she wanted to be.
Yeah.
But beforehand, she was just freelancing. Her schedule was hot. She made it. Boss status.
Yeah.
But now she's on the schedule as well. So if y'all don't see us on here, don't take it to heart.
Yes, I actually just switched back to my original salon I was working for. It's called Bombshell. It's amazing. They have 3 in Richmond, 1 in Vegas. And, I just started my career off, just building and growing with them. So that has taken some more time in my schedule with developing and training, and also still taking clients and working and doing what I got to do. So, yes, it's a distraction. No, yes, it's something that's changing in my life, but I can still stay focused on other things that I want to accomplish, like Isha and Lee. It's all about a plan and a goal. So, yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna we'll see.
I had to be a little petty.
Forward. We'll see going forward.
We'll do well. We'll be back. Don't let her make you think anything different. But do you have anything else you want to add to the episode before we close?
I want to add, know your why. If you don't have a reason for yourself to live, at least have a why for why you're living. Whether it's to, because you're investing in your kids, whether you want to become a hairdresser, become an attorney, become a doctor, that type of thing. Whatever your why is to why you're doing it, know that reason behind it. If it's the pain that created this passion to go forth and complete that goal, do that. But don't have a life where you can look back over it and say, "Dag, I wish I would have." Les Brown said, the most money is in the graveyard because there's so many wasted ideas.
Untapped
so many
talents.
Just people just saying, "I wish I would have," or "I wanted to, but
or
never
being
did it."
distracted so much that they never get it done. So it's so important to just live, Isha. Lift your t-shirt. Just live. We got these from our church, but it's so meaningful and impactful to recognize that, yeah, you're going to have distractions, but just live your purpose and everything will be fine. Stay focused on what you love, and it will make room for you.
Yes,
it'll always make room for you. So don't you worry. This is the end. This is the closing. I appreciate you teaming back up with me for this topic. We love you guys. Just stay away from distractions. Stay focused. It may be hard, but if y'all ever need help, just let us know. We got you.
Yes, comment, inbox,
share
us,
anything.
Share. Yeah. We're here. We're just 2 young ladies going to become great young women.
Great, powerful young women. But yeah, we love y'all. This is Isha Lee, episode number 5 of season number 2. So we love you guys. Have a good night, good morning, and we appreciate you for watching.